Hello, welcome to my videos and my blog. In this time, I'm going to talk about the UEFA Champions League 2023-2024, the round 16, the first leg, week one. Where this week, yesterday and today were played the first leg, the first leg for week five, where were played the first fourth game of the first leg, and the later the later four games will be played the next week. Where this week, the Manchester City yesterday, the Manchester City defeated as a away team 3-1 Kobenhavn, and it looks like that the Manchester City are gonna to qualify to the quarterfinals. And yesterday Real Madrid had some problem, but in the end they could get the victory in Germany and defeated 1-0 the RB Leipzig, and they will be in the next round. And today the PSG didn't play very great football, but especially in the first half. But in the second half, they improved his football level, and they defeated 2-0 Real Sociedad, and it looked like that they are almost qualified to the next round, to the quarterfinals. And the surprise of the round until this week, the Lazio defeating 1-0 the Bayern Munich in the first leg. Now everything needs change, because now the Bayern Munich need to win for two goals to qualify to the next round. So this series is open. So let's talk about a little more about each game. The first one, Kobenhavn 1, Manchester City 3. To be honest, Manchester City played a tremendous game, a really great game, and Manchester City should have won this game by 7 goal difference, because they play a very great football. The problem is that they didn't score more goals, and this series could look open, but in the end, the Manchester City is almost qualified. They have more than one half ticket for the next round. About this game, the Manchester City started to win in the game when in the minute 10, Kevin De Bruyne scored a golazo, a very great score, sorry. And they were better team in the first half, but in the minute 34, Ederson, the Manchester City goalkeeper, missed a pass he sent to the rival, and Magnus Madsson scored a golazo, and they tied the game 1-1 for surprise of everyone. But when they almost when in there was the stopping time in the first half, Bernardo Silva scored the Manchester City second goal, and Manchester City were leading to one Kobenhavn, and this was later. This score didn't reflect what we watched in the game, where the Manchester City should have won in the first half by 3 or more goal difference. In the second half, it happened the same that in the first half, where Manchester City attack, but they couldn't score a goal. And when we talked that the game was going to finish 2-1 in the stopping time in the 90 plus 2 minutes, the Phil Jones scored the third goal, and Manchester City won the first leg 3-1. Now the second leg will be played the next March 6th and 50 o'clock Eastern time. This game will be playing in Manchester. To be honest, I think that the Manchester City won't have any problem, and I think the Manchester City will win that game by 3 or 4 goal difference, and Manchester City will advance to the quarterfinals. And the and yesterday's second game was where RB Leipzig 0, Real Madrid 1. To be honest, in this game, especially in the first half, RB Leipzig was better team than the Real Madrid, but we know how Real Madrid know how to play this tournament, because Real Madrid is the owner of this tournament, and they are the team that has more title in this competition, 14, and they know how to play, because the RB Leipzig attack the Real Madrid, but the Real Madrid goalkeeper played a tremendous game. He had nice saves, and he avoided that the RB Leipzig score a goal. And there was some polemic here, because in the first minutes of the game, RB Leipzig had scored a goal, but it was cancelled because of offside. But the player that scored the goal from the RB Leipzig, he wasn't in offside. What happened is the one player from Leipzig touched the Real Madrid goalkeeper, and affected him to move or could do something to avoid the goal, and for that reason the goal was cancelled. So in the first half the game was 0-0. But what happened? Oh, sorry. But what happened with the Real Madrid? Real Madrid know how to win how to play this game. And in the first minutes of the first half, Brahim Diaz in the minute 48 scored a golazo, and that was enough so Real Madrid won the game 1-0, and they are most qualified to the next round because there is so well complicated to win as a away team in the Bernabeu. Now the second leg we will play the March 6, 50 o'clock Eastern time. This game will be playing in Santiago Bernabeu in Madrid, Spain. So that is very difficult to play in Santiago Bernabeu as a away team, and worse when Real Madrid is playing in Europe. So I think that Real Madrid won't have any problem, and Real Madrid will win this game by 3 or 4 goal difference, and they will qualify to the quarterfinals. And the games that were played today, the first one, PSG 2, Real Sociedad 0. This game was closer that the score said, because in my opinion Real Sociedad was better team in the first half than the PSG, but in the second half PSG in my opinion didn't play a very great football. But what PSG have? PSG had a top players like Mbappe, like Dembele, and that was enough to win the game because PSG scored 2 goals in the lapse of 12 minutes, and that was enough to win the game. Mbappe opened the score with the first goal in the minus 58, and in the 70, Bradley Barcola scored the second goal. And with this victory, the PSG are almost in the quarterfinals, because now the series will travel for the second leg to Spain in Bilbao, where the Sociedad will receive the PSG in March 5th. 15 o'clock Eastern time. I know that the PSG will play as a away team, but to be honest, Real Sociedad don't have the top players like the PSG to change to score goals, to score the 3 goals, because the Real Sociedad needs 2 goals to force one win for 2 goals. 2 goal difference to force overtime or penalties, and 3 goals or more to win the game. And this look complicated because the most probably is that Real Sociedad are gonna to attack a lot to score the 2 goals, and they are gonna to let a lot of the space that the PSG are gonna to take advance, and they are going to score because to score a lot more goals because they have a top player. So I think that in the second leg maybe the Real Sociedad will win this game by 1 tie, or the PSG are gonna to win. But I think that because Real Sociedad are gonna to attack a lot and PSG are gonna to counter attack, I think that the PSG will win this game by 1 or 2 goal difference, and the PSG will qualify to the quarterfinals. And the last game of this day and in this week, the Lazio. Was a surprise. Lazio 1, Bayern Munich 0. Bayern Munich was playing better than the Lazio in the first half. They were dominating this game, but what happened? It happened one error by Dayot Upamecano, where he made a foul and he received a red card. And in that play, in the minus 67, the Cyril Immobile scored the goal that was enough to win the game. To be honest, how I told you, for me, Bayern Munich was better team than the Lazio. They had the game. They had the game under control, and maybe the game was gonna to be a tie, or maybe the Bayern Munich were gonna to score 1 or 2 goals in the last 20 minutes of the game. But Dayot Upamecano made a very risky error that maybe could define the series, because now you remember that it's very difficult to score a goal to a Italian team. And how I told you, this was enough. The Lazio scored a goal in the minus 67. The Lazio had another opportunity in the last minutes of the second half to maybe finish the series, but they couldn't. And the Lazio won the game 1-0. Now this series is open because the second leg will be played the March 5th. The series will travel to Germany, Munich, where the Bayern Munich will receive the Lazio at 50 o'clock Eastern time. And August is difficult to play as a away team and go to to Munich to play against Bayern, and also like the Real Madrid when also it happened when you go to the Santiago Bernabeu or to play in Europe. It's always difficult to play against the Bayern Munich. In my opinion, I think that the Bayern Munich will win that game by 2 or 3 goal difference because they have better players and they have better team. The problem is that in this moment the Bayern Munich aren't playing a very great football, and I think that maybe Tuchel, the actual Bayern Munich head coach, maybe he's not gonna to be in the second leg because I think that maybe he can be fired because he's not the Bayern Munich is not playing a very great football. In this moment they are in the second or third place in the Bundesliga. They are in the second or third place, and they are 4 or 5 points behind the Bayern Leverkusen. And it looks like that the Bayern Munich are not going to win the Bundesliga for first time in 10 years. So let's see what happens. But I think that because the Bayern Munich are going to close this series, they have a better team and better players. I think that the Bayern Munich will win this game, the second leg, by 2 or 3 goal difference, and they will qualify to the quarterfinals. So the next week we will play the rest of the game for the first leg, where the other games will be the fourth game will be the next Tuesday, February 20 in the 50 o'clock Eastern time. The two games will be between the PSV Eindhoven against the Dortmund and Eindhoven, and the other game will be Inter Milan. We received Atletico Madrid in Giuseppe Meazza in Milan, Italy, and in the Wednesday, February 21st and 50 o'clock Eastern time, the first game will be Porto. Will receive the Arsenal in Portugal, and the Napoli will receive the Barcelona and Napoli, Italy, in the same day. In my opinion, I think that the PSV against the Dortmund, I think that will be a tie. The Inter against Atletico Madrid will be a tie. Porto against Arsenal, I think that the Arsenal will win that game. And Napoli against the Barcelona will be a tie, but let's see what happens. I'm going to give my prediction about this game the next week. So here's what my opinion about what happened today in the UEFA Champions League 2023-2024 round of 16 first leg week 1. See you next video, Gibran.